Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Babyface P, and today, well, that's a weird thing. It's a weird one that I got because I thought it was a good deal. It's to be seen. We're taking a look at the Xoptek. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. Xoptek. This is the RD04 for MOA version. This is the red dot that Elcan is now selling. Well, it's what they offer as the red dot to go on your Spectre DR, really any of your Elcans. This is what they offer. Now, when you're going to upgrade your Elcan, you'll have two little set screws here, by the way. I took mine out because I've already mounted this. What you can get is this. There are multiple of these. This is the plate that's available. I bought this at a good discount. Figured I would go for a doctor-style optic. And then this came along at an even better discount, so I bought it. Note, the biggest thing to note here is this footprint for the Xoptek is unique as far as I can tell. It doesn't match any of the standard footprints. So this one here is for the Dr. Noblex style optic, if you wanted to use one of those. Companies also make, I think there's a couple companies out there that are also making them for an RMR. You can mount an RMR up there. I can't think of the names offhand. I know Elcan makes one, and then there's another company that makes one as well. Honestly, if I were to do this all over again, I would just spend the extra 40 bucks and buy the brand new RMR mount, because RMRs are ubiquitous. They're made in America, and they're quality. They're a known commodity, and they're a known quality. Now, that'll bring us to my first point here. This, right now on Amazon, you can buy this new, brand new, for $400. Now, if you're thinking, oh, well, you know, it comes with a mount, it's RMR quality, made in America. Oh, wait. Made in China. Chinese-made RMR. Chinese-made red dot. Now, it could be good quality. They say it's made in China with Japanese glass. So you're getting a good quality glass. You're also getting the mount with it. I'll show you what comes in the box here. So you are getting nice glass, and I've shot it. I've looked through it. It works fine. And you're also getting what some people are charging. So to get the RMR mount, it's another $120. So you're getting, you know, it's not a terrible deal if it were a $300 red dot. $400, you're really pushing me on that, because with this here, Noblex, I can pick up the M spec. It's by Sightmark M spec. It comes night vision compatible, has all the bells and whistles, for $200. So for the same price as this, you get a known plate dimension and a Sightmark optic. Now, who knows? I don't have a whole lot of experience with Sightmark, so I don't know what their warranty is like if you were to bust it, or the durability. I assume because Elcan is selling this as a military-grade optic, that this thing should be fairly durable. I'm making that assumption without running it hard myself. I've yet to take my rifle out and really run it hard. So it's waterproof to 6 meters. It has two side buttons for raising and lowering the brightness. It is night vision compatible, and it does, if you're running a Elcan with this on top, or even if you're running something like a Trigicon with an RMR on top, works really well with night vision for passive shooting. It brings your head way up, which is nice. Some of the downsides, though, one is the price. Very expensive. Another upside, I guess you would say, is it does use a CR123. No, it doesn't use that. That's too big. It uses a 2032 battery, which is on the side here. So you don't have to remove it from your optic to change the battery out on the bottom. You pull the side plate out, new battery goes in, you push the side plate back in. It does come with a mount, and the mount is okay. You can see it's not it's not the same spec as probably what is made in Canada, because, by the way, Elcan, if you didn't know, is a Canadian company. So this one over here for the Doctor optic, I'm guessing is made in Canada, has a much better finish to it. This one here, I'm guessing, is made in China, and you can see, if I catch it in the light correctly, something like that. You can see the machining marks on it. I mean, it's not going to affect anything, but I mean, for the price you're paying, I would expect a little bit better quality. It also doesn't fit perfectly on my Elcan. It wobbles a little back and forth, so when you tighten it down, it's going to kind of have to bend and conform to your Elcan. Again, you're paying $400 for this. That's a high price to pay. 4 MOA dot is plenty good for what I would use it for. This is up close CQB style red dot. And it's nice because it's over the top, so with night vision, your head comes up and you can see right down, and you just see a perfect floating little dot. It's really cool. They also make it in a 6 MOA, if that's something you would choose. Now, would I run this on a pistol? Probably not, especially because I have no idea what footprint this is. It's not Doctor. You can see the screw hole placement is further back than Doctor. It uses 4 points, so it's not RMR. The RMR, yeah, and the points are too narrow, so it's definitely not RMR. I don't think that this is a known spec on that footprint. I don't know. Maybe somebody, guys out there that know more about footprints may be able to tell me, but this isn't a common spec. This is not a common RMR or Doctor, which are the 2 most common specs out there for footprints. A little disappointing in that. What else? Beyond that, it does seem good. It seems like it'll function just fine. The glass, I will give them credit. Japanese glass is exceptionally clear. Let me turn this on. Give me 1 second. I will focus this out to infinity so you can see the red dot. There you go. And by the way, with night vision, just imagine this picture in green. That's pretty much what you see. You just see a little floating dot in front of you. But you can see light coming through is very good. For when you're talking night vision, super, super important to have a lot of light coming through that glass. I think they said it's 85% light transparent. I think that's what they said. But it's good. It's a nice, the dot is nice and crisp, as you would expect. So that's a plus. It's just, my only downside is it's Chinese made, so it can't be used as a military optic for the U.S. There's no way we're going to allow the U.S. military to mount Chinese red dots. It's just not going to happen. And it's an unknown footprint and an unknown quality. I know how tough one of these RMRs is. I know I can beat this thing to hell and back, and it will still run perfectly. I don't know how tough this is. We'll find out in time. For people who are new to my channel, I don't baby my equipment. My tools don't get babied. I also am not overseas kicking it doors, so I'm not beating it that hard. But I'm not the type to baby my stuff. They're not safe queens. Everything gets moved around. It gets dropped. It gets bumped. It gets shot dirty, put away dirty. I'm not gentle with my equipment per se. So there you go. This is the Xoptek. For anybody that's been trying to find, by the way, there's no video data out there on this as far as I can tell. I haven't been able to find hardly anything on these, other than the fact that when Elcan brought these to the market, everybody kind of scoffed at it for the reasons I've brought up here. Bad footprint, different footprint. Who knows why they decided to do that instead of using like RMR or Doctor. Chinese red dot has probably cost them $100 to have this produced in China. The Japanese glass, maybe that's the most expensive part of the whole thing. And I don't know the durability of it. I have no idea how tough it is. We're going to find out in time. I'll report back in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. We'll cover this again. This optic combo isn't going anywhere. This sits on my rifle now full time. So we'll see how it goes over time. Let me get it mounted up real quick, and then I'll just kind of walk you around it. You can see I had to move my backup irons to the side. And to be honest, you actually still can't even see them very well because the side plates, the button and the side plate cover block their view. So even if both of these magically explode, this would not be as usable as I had hoped. But let me get this mounted up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like on there. So there you go. That's what it looks like on your Spectre DR. This one, again, you can't, it blocks, let me see if I can show you guys. It does block the view of the irons, even if you move them to the right or the left. Left maybe would work better, I might try that. but it definitely blocks the irons on the right side. But it functions, I guess, for its intended purpose. The only main question is, how tough is it going to be over time? Will it stand up to hard use? And, you know, we will find out. It does come with one of these stupid little covers. That thing is going in the parts bin because I guarantee the first time I would take this out shooting at night, I will lose that and never see it again. So it's just going to sit in the parts bin. If anybody, offhand, if you guys watch this today, and if anybody wants this for their doctor optic, hit me up. I will sell it off at what I have in it, which is a pretty good price. And that's about it when it comes to this thing. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it will turn out to be a good quality. Oh, other thing, it doesn't add a whole lot of weight. Your Elcan is so heavy to begin with. Don't even think about the weight. It does add some weight, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. So there you go. There is the Xoptek. I guess that's how it's pronounced. Xoptek, whatever. I will give credit. Mounting a red dot on top of your optic like this is really good for night vision shooting. The Elcan is night vision compatible. It's a little hard to get low in behind it. So when you put it like this, keep your chin up, keep your head up, and it actually works really, really well. So there you go. There you go, guys. Hope you guys like it. This is a bit of a weird... Again, we'll see how it runs, you know? It could be great. It's just expensive for what you get. $400 for a mount and a Chinese red dot? It's a bit expensive. I thought $3. If they would have marked it at $3, I think they would have had a lot of positive things to have people saying about it. But $4 just puts it more in the realm of a used RMR. You know, you can pick up an RMR used for $350 and then try to find one of these for another $100. For $50 more at that, if you were to find that deal, I think the RMR is a better deal, but we'll see. We'll see in time. All right, guys, hope you like it. Catch you guys next week. See ya.